Hello and welcome back. We have another review. It is the Paris Eternal versus the Vancouver Titans, the Breadbowl, baby. This was our first look at the Paris Eternal. It was not the best result that we were expecting from them. They did come back and win this series, spoiler. But we're going to watch the first map, and I'm just going to let it play out for itself. I'm not expecting too much deep dive analysis. Obviously, this is the Breadbowl, and I'm not expecting great play. I've kind of like... don't want to mold too much, so we're not going to break it down too in depth, but we're going to get a general look at both of these teams once again. I think Titans are improving, and I think they are looking better at certain times, but, you know, I think we're starting to see the limitations of the team. What are Vancouver doing? They're waiting for the point to unlock, but Shredlock's losing shield. Okay. So they're just gonna accept that they have the low ground. Oh, Dawn goes aggressive. Dalton gets Neptuno on the off. I don't really know what Neptuno's doing here. Alright. Lamps go down, Dawn goes down eventually. The engage kind of felt like they put themselves in a bad spot. I don't really know why Eternal felt the need to go. Like, they just... like, Titans had such a disadvantage being on the low ground, just taking damage, and sort of... Eternal kind of equalized that by jumping down and giving, like... Dalton this great off angle, and then Neptuno just sort of gets picked, right? I don't know how Eternals make Titans look like prime shock on this map. Yeah, this was a really mad map. I remember when this was happening, I'm like, I don't know what's happening. Like, what is happening to Paris? We're playing Brawl, and they just get dunked on. So let's try and work it out. So once again, they're going to go from main this time. Let's see how this works out. Wow, Elivote is very isolated. But I guess he can't really be shot by anybody unless they drop. It's a good wall. Dawn is going to get isolated again, though. Yeah, like, feels like they're isolating themselves a lot. Like, Elivotes can't help them, and then they get walled, and then they're just, like, in this awful isolate. Oh, wow, great shatter by Shredlock as well. Shredlock actually played a really good Rein against Washington Justice as well. I think he actually outplayed Mag on that one Anubis map. On the Reinhardt Brawl, which was actually pretty impressive to see. So Shredlock's Rein has actually impressed me. I think his dive heroes have a little bit to be desired, but you know, it's good to get good looks on Reinhardt. Does Suna only play the Tracer for this team? I expect him to only really come in to play the Tracer. Khan might be better than Fielder. Khan has been very impressive. I think everyone can agree that he's been one of the highlights for the Paris Eternal so far. Neptuno gets bonked again. Needs to be careful. I feel like he's just sort of... he's playing it like goats in a way, right? And this is something that I had to fix as well when, like, this better. You can't really play high on walls. Like, that's the second time he's been picked going high on walls because you can just die to McCree's, like we've just seen the last few times. Alright. D.Va bombs. Flying around. Naga no block. Oh, Shredlock should have seen that one coming. I don't know how that doesn't hit anyone else other than Shredlock, but yeah. Good choice to go aggressive. If they can isolate Khan here, they're in a really good spot. Yeah, and they get Khan. They shouldn't push anymore, just back up, and at the end of the day, they're in the right point. The team has some potential. The problem that I find with the Titans is that they have potential, but I don't ever think they're going to be great. And I think that's the problem. I don't know what everyone's looking for. I don't know why nobody caught that from Elivote. Like, how does Elivote get away with that? That's like the most obvious place he's going to come from. Like, what game did we see it where Moth tried to do it and then Moth just got instantly punished by like 4 people? Literally from the exact same area. I find it funny the Titans have the same score in all 4 of their matches, 3-1, yeah. They have glimpses of looking really good, and then they have glimpses of looking really bad. And that's sort of an interesting thing that we see from them.
Ready for battle.
Oh yeah, Terry's actually been pretty good for the Titans as well. Talking about players that have like individually impressed, I think Terry's been really good. Dalton's also had multiple good looks playing the McCree and the Tracer. So, all right, we go back into a brawl. We're gonna see FRD playing the Sig and Ellivote playing the D.Va. And you can sort of see what the Sig is supposed to accomplish. I actually really like the Sig choice on a map like this. You can play this like off angle where you control this and put in a lot of damage, something that a D.Va can't really do. You sort of want to play it on this off angle, right? You don't want to play with your team. You want to be like routing around the shield and getting damage in that way. So you can see, oh, FRD actually caught it, but then like questioned himself. He actually, he gets run at by the Eternal. And it felt a little slow by the Eternal. I feel like they should have done a better job. Now they lose the point. I think they get tilted. I'm not really sure what happens with them, right? Obviously, we don't think. Like, how does Rolf die? Can somebody explain to me how this happens? Why is Rolf over here? Can someone explain to me why this is like why Rolf just gets isolated alone? It's so weird. FRD does a great job of getting Onigod. Problem they're having right now is they just don't have many healings. Good play by Naga to get himself to safety. That's a really good consolidation by Paris. But you know, at the end of the day, Titans have the point, so they're still losing. But Titans' main problem is just making random mistakes and dying just like that. Yeah, I think that's just, you know, a little bit of highlight from like a lot of what we've seen from them. It's just like Shredlock goes too aggressive, FRD gets isolated, Rolf's in his own like little area. It's a good Mei ult. It's a very good Mei ult. Where's this lamp? Alright, Khan dies. Sorry, Dan dies. Dude, Dan and Khan is gonna fucking murder me. Maybe they get overwhelmed and make bad calls. I also just think it's individual mistakes. It's not even really like big bad calls. I just think it's just individual mistakes at certain times. Like, you know, that's not a bad call that Rolf was over here. That's just a bad individual decision to end up over there. Like, he just gets isolated. The wall's a little off. Oh, actually, Shredlock can't get through that. Oh, nice grab by FRD. I really don't like that bit. I guess it's last fight for Neptuno. Did he have it before that? Yeah, like, I think as soon as Naga gets isolated like this, obviously, I think he needs to beat here. Like, I think you just beat here. Like, I don't know why he's holding it. He just gets a little greedy on it. I think they would have been in a much better spot if he just dropped it to nullify the damage from the flux. But yeah. Dana Khan and is the new KSF and KSP. Yeah, exactly, right? No Kaka, no win. Oh, no. Oh, okay. Oh, no. And I think it's worth noting, like, I think that this is, like, Paris just didn't make any plays. Like, I don't remember Paris doing anything this map and being like, wow, that was good. Like, they didn't, like, no one used a single ultimate that made me think that they did a good job. And I think that's the biggest issue, right? Is that, I don't know if they were nervous, what was going on, but, like, because they do it in other matches. But for this one right here, they just really couldn't string anything together. Oh, Ms. Liz. That's a bad joke. Alright, first map down. And this was like, for anyone who watched this live, that was like, oh shit. Do Paris really suck? Everyone's like a little worried of like, is they just about to get dumpstered by the Titans? Because that would be an awful look. Not just for Paris Eternal, but for like EU contenders in general. Especially with how London Spitfire did, so They do a good job of turning it around. I was actually pleasantly surprised with how they play this this double bubble style as well. It's not, you know, we're not talking about the best teams in the world, but, you know, Neptuno said in an interview that they weren't just focusing on Brawl. They weren't playing an EU style and just being like, hey, we're just going to focus on Brawl and playing it better than everyone else. Apparently, they did practice a lot of different compositions, double bubble, Brawl, all that kind of stuff. And I think that sort of showed they did actually have a lot of different picks in their arsenal. The Wrath of Khan? Oh, no. Is this the match where they left Linksa to die all alone? I'm not sure. We shall see. Alright, so I think both teams are just getting up their Nano. This generally seems the way that everybody is contesting this, is they get their backline, their three best friends in the backline. Then they sort of charge a Nano and try and press for the thing. I don't like how quickly Paris gave this up. It feels like Paris didn't want to fight for this, but I don't think you can give this to the Titans. I think they get a lot of cart progression. Like, I think Paris is just playing too passive. Like, their backline gave that for free. I don't know why they like playing here. If anything, I'd like to see them take this space back. But hey, maybe they like playing this more defensive style on the blue box. So FRD stepping up, just doesn't even know Dan is there. Dan's just fucking invisibility cloak at this point. And here's why I don't like the blue box, is I think once they take this, I think it's so easy to take blue. Like, I don't think as Eternal you can control this space. Like, I think you give Titans this ability to walk out here and then push them all off here. So they've given all this space, right? They've actually given the first half of the map without a single person dying. And now they're going to do this long rotate, which is great for their positioning, but it's also allowing Vancouver to take more and more positioning, right? Now they have server for almost free. Here comes the Nano from Dan in response to that. And they're going to get the kills, which is good. And that sort of resets everything, which is good for them. I think that might have been Titans overestimating what they had, right? And I think they had the drop. Paris get the first drop on the Nano Winston, and he just, like, wreaks so much havoc, so. Wait, did I say they have a lot less left in their arsehole? Apparently they did practice a lot of different compositions, double bubble, Brawl, all that kind of stuff. And I think that sort of showed they did actually have a lot of different picks in their arsenal. I said arsenal. Hey, there's an N in there. There's an N in there. Come on. Hey, Arsenal. Likely story. Yeah, I think it's just funnier because I, like, stumble on the word as well. Arsehole. So once again, we're going to see Paris give it. It seems like they prefer to have their backline further on the high ground. Alright, so Elivo grabs, and it's a great grab, but look how unready Onigod is. He's fucking rolling his way back to victory. As soon as he gets the pulse bomb, they're in a good spot. Oh, good catch by Fire. Oh, that was a catch by Linksa. I actually thought that... I was going to say, actually, you can't bash out. How did that happen? This is a Linksa play. They are all dead if this doesn't go off. That is a massive play by Linksa. I didn't even notice that happen, but they're all dead. They actually lose that fight if Linksa doesn't kill them. Dude, Rolf is just living life on the edge. Alright, I actually really like this rally by Neptuno. I think it's necessary. Stop the bleeding a little bit. Oh, wow, that was unfortunate. He got Rolf before he died. Nice play by Neptuno. Wow. Oh, Fire? No way. Fire just rallied in 1v4. He's just running away. No way he gets a... I think he did enough though, right? What the fuck? What is even happening? Oh my god. Okay, that was a little chaotic. That was really bad death by Sooner, actually, here. This is a bad death. There is a full reset here, right? And that's good for Paris. Like, you want this full reset. Yeah, that's a bad death. You can't have a death like that because look at that. Vancouver just run with it. Oh, they C9'd. I didn't even... Okay. That's... Yeah. And that's just unfortunate. You know, obviously you make mistakes, but that's a bad one by Sooner. It's so sloppy, and that's what we're gonna expect from this match. There was a lot of sloppy mistakes there, right? Like, even just like, we can recap that fight, right? Like, the grab is weird by Elivote. I think it's under the assumption that Sooner's gonna be able to pulse bomb it. He gets flash killed on the pulse bomb. And then, like, fire, like... Neptuno does a good job of rallying and consolidated. Shredlock isn't able to get the punish on Onigod due to a kind of average juggle. Then fucking Rolf dies for that. And then Fire walks in 1v4, uses a rally. Does a good job of stalling, but ends up, like, dying eventually. But then, so if Paris have the advantage, and then Sooner just, like, gets a little aggressive, dies, and that just gives the opening for Titans, and then Paris starts falling back, and then they C9, right? It's like... This is the differences between the top end and the bottom end, and I think a great example for that is the Houston Outlaws, and they're a team who's done a very good job of minimizing those mistakes. They do a great job of consolidating, not using ults, communicating, having a thorough plan when they're going into things, and that is like, that's how you turn a team like the Houston Outlaws from a bad team to a good team, is they like good coaching and like sort of filling some of the holes with their players. Take a drink, you say, what is happening? Alright. Alright, Nano, done, into the room. Here we go, baby. Okay. So he gets nanoed and bubbled going in. He needs to drop his bubble here. This was a little greedy. Like, he needs to drop that bubble in the expectation of the sleep or the bash. I think he just missed the bubble timing. He still didn't get it down, so he got pushed again, right? Like, Dan just missed the bubble timing by, like, a good margin. How's the primal? He gets it. Alright. Shredlock, on the other hand. Alright. So Titans win the other fight. How did they even win that, actually? Looks like I just bled out a little. Alright. See what we got here. Titans rolling. Don's got good positioning. I like this by Vancouver. Instead of using this time to feel like they need to attack, they recognize that they're not going to be able to push the cart, so they use this time to get high ground and get positioning for the rest of their team. Oh, that's a bad death by Dan. Yeah, that was just a mistake. Gets isolated. Good grab by Elivote. Do they have the follow-up from Sooner? Oh, they have the bubbles. Yeah, it feels like Paris are using the grab pulse bomb, but they're not like 100% ready for it. Sooner wasn't really ready for that. And you also need to have enough damage that's going to force out the Zarya bubbles, right? Like, the problem with this grab pulse bomb is the grab pulse bomb's good, right? But if you're Fired Wiener, like, you don't feel like you need to use your bubble, right? He doesn't use his bubble, doesn't use his bubble, doesn't use his bubble. Here's the pulse bomb. All right, there's a bubble. Uses both bubbles, it negates pretty much everything. So it's like, they need to be able to have more damage and other people need to follow it up. Oh, where is Onigod? I don't even know where Onigod is. Oh, okay. Damn. Good high noon. They were just sort of out of position there. That high noon was so valuable. Like, Paris Eternal were running out of legs in that fight. FRD, I think, had the grab coming up, right? Like, if they live that, and then they get the grab out, they could easily win that fight. But just by that high noon, it's just sort of obviously a full stop on that point, that push. Oh, nice. Alright, that was pretty good by Shredlock. Why does Fire rally? Like, Shredlock does a pretty good job here of creating the space, right? He jumps up, gets bubble. Yeah, what is this? They already have the space with Shredlock. Yeah, that was a little weird one. Like, I could understand if he was here now and then use the rally and then they take the space there, but they didn't really have any pressure there. There was a little preemptive from Fire there. And now, yeah, here's the problem is Neptuna rally and they're gonna engage. Good grab by Fried Wiener, expecting the follow-up. Boom, that's how you grab Pulse Bomb. That was nice. That was a little transparent by the Eternal there, with Neptuna dropping down with the rally. Oh, Dalton going down. Khan dying. Wait, did he lose the Nano? No, Elivote got it. Alright, Elivote needs to go fucking sicko mode here. Which he can. Yeah, well played. Yeah. Titans need a Kirk to Eternal's Khan. Oh no. So they trigger overtime. Shredlock gets the Nano. Double high noon. I don't know if they heard both of those. They might not have caught that. Okay, no, they heard it. That was a weird. I don't know why Linksa feels like it's his job to go on the cart. Would they have lost if Linksa didn't go over there? I don't think it matters, but I think it could have been Shredlock, but yeah, I think they were fucked anyway. Alright, Paris Eternal, hold them. Second point of the ship, one of the worst points ever to play. If you've ever played this map, you understand it. You get it. Alright, let's see how Paris attack this. It's kind of funny how everyone does the exact same attack, right? On Gibraltar. They all TP high ground. They all get their best friends on the high ground. And then the Winston just keeps jumping up and getting Nano. Then if they ever get the opportunity, they push with the Xayah. Oh, Onigod fell down. That's really bad. No. It's going to cost them a lot of time. Onigod falling down there. I guess they are charging Nano nonetheless, but... So Paris is going to get the first Nano. They need to be charging this Nano. Like, this is their win condition right now. I would like to see Suna keep pushing this cart. Nice. Okay, so Paris just gets the Nano, and then it feels like the Titans aren't ready for it. There's a good nade from... There's a big nade from Khan here. That nade opens this whole thing up. The Nano Winston gets all the more effective. And they just clean it up. That was great play by Khan. And like just good coordination. I feel like Vancouver needed to be more ready for what was about to happen. And maybe that's the reason that Paris like backed off the way they did, expecting the Nano. Like they know if the Nano Winston gets up there, it's just gonna be Frowning Town, so. Saw that Crimzo do that as well, yeah. And that's the risk that you play when you don't have like Sigma or that kind of stuff and you're playing as Zayas. You don't really have much control to stop those kind of things. This is... Oh, I don't know if you wanted to go in that room, Fire. Alright, they're good. Good juggle by Dan, getting them back in the open. That's a good Nano, though. It's a good Nano grab. That should stop this push. Oh, they over-ulted. Did Shredlock need that Primal? I don't know why he Primaled for that. I don't think he should have primaled. That primal was very unnecessary. And I think he's going to want that back because all of a sudden you have the Paris Eternal. All of a sudden Shredlock doesn't have an ultimate that's going to allow him to go deeper, right? All of a sudden they don't have a Nano, they don't have a primal. You very rarely want to overlap those unless you have to. Because now Shredlock can't do anything. All they have is a Pulse Bomb and a Rally, which are both like... The Rally's very defensive orientated. So it can stop a dive, but, you know, the Pulse Bomb is going to be wishful, right? Here's full health too. Yeah, he literally, like, almost used it to reset his jump. Oh, good stick by Dalton. That's such a big Pulse Bomb. I don't mind the Rally crossing there because they didn't have any positioning. Yeah, I don't agree with this Rally by Fire again. I feel like that Rally wasn't that necessary. Like, Dawn was literally not a threat. Like, the Winston jumps up and gets a ton of value, but I don't think you need to Rally for this. Like, I think if he just bashed him and booped him off, everyone would have been healthy anyway. And they already had the Ana dead. Like, the Ana's not in this fight. Yeah, I don't think that was that necessary. Like, they're going to win the fight for that, which is nice, but... Yeah, they're now in this limbo of they don't have an ultimate right now. If they need good value out of this high noon, or just give them enough time for Shredlock and Rolf to get another ultimate. I think they could almost yeet a Grav. What do you think about yeeting a Grav and then nanoing a Winston on top of it? That feels like overkill. You could probably just nano the Winston up. There you go. That's... Holy! Don does it again. Done, Daniel. Woo! Oh, that's a good sleep by Rolf, though. It's a great sleep by Rolf. But it's a great nade. Shredlock gets nanoed and primals. But gets slept, so they're both sleeping monkeys. Elevote can't die here. That's the most important thing, is that Elevote doesn't die. Oh, nice grab. Catches the Tracer with that as well. I don't know how valuable it would have been if it just caught the Winston, but catching the Tracer as well. It's just, yeah. This is just Frowning Town. Oh! Linksa almost got value out of the flank. And that's that. He downed by Khan. Yeah, that was a clean play by that was clean play by Dan and Khan right there. Alright, on to Hanamura.
Ready for battle.
Holy 27 minutes. Everyone strap in. This map is a clown fiesta. If you haven't seen it yet, yeah, get ready to strap in. This is a wild one. I'm doing it. I'm setting a TP bomb. TP bomb coming. Ah, shit. Sweet. That was great. Poor Onigod. Like, the idea was there. The idea was good. He might have just rushed that TP a little bit too much. I think I said this on Twitter, but this map specifically will be used to justify why 2CP needs to die, yeah. Fortunately, we have agreed that 2CP will die. When did Onigod do 80% damage? Does anyone... When did that happen? How did he get so much ult charge? I'm going back for 1 second. No one killed his turrets? Because he didn't feel like he did any damage. High ground right from under the sign. Because it's very telegraphed. Oh, he actually beamed people for a while. He actually lived for a while. Just beaming. So late turrets? Yeah, maybe the turrets came out and helped as well. What? Alright, here we go. Here's the push. There it is. TP bomb, baby. Dude, Onigod was not watching the kill feed. Dude, Onigod is so charged up. The TP bomb, baby. Look at his ult charge go up. Look at this. Look at what happens here. He gets shattered, but look at his ult charge. Look at how fast it's going. Holy shit. Onigod. He put so much emphasis on his turrets, but his turrets actually did so much work. Vancouver sucks at killing turrets. It triggered me so much. Yeah, I'm surprised they're not dying faster. Is he gonna get another wall? I wonder if they were expecting... They did that to get Titans to drop. I wonder if they were waiting for Titans to drop and then they were going to go high ground or something. I don't really know what that whole plan was. I don't know how if I like that. That wall. I guess it gets them up. Yo, Just Donuts. Oh, sorry. No, the Unbred. Thank you for the 18 months. Year and a half worth of sub. I think I need to take my Twitch Prime elsewhere. No way. Don't be ridiculous. You're always stuck here, the Unbred. Oh, he gets Khan, which is such a big kill. Like, getting Khan, FRD getting Khan in that corner, like, this is pretty easy for the Eternal until Khan dies. Now they have an uphill battle, right? They're coming back with ultimates. Look how many ults Titans have. Like, this is pretty hard to lose. And they just don't have the healing, right? Like, Darn is just bleeding out. They did get 2 ticks, though, so... The legs. Getting those legs, getting a bit of hustle. Who's FRD? I only know Fried Wiener. True. Is he gonna go back to Sim? Wow. Interesting. Alright. Oh my god, those balls did so much damage. Oh, nice. Ooh, that was close. That was a good play, though. Dude, Oniguard Sim is actually kind of clean. I actually kind of like the Oniguard Sim.
Ready for battle.
Alright, let's see how Dalton does it. No balls did more damage than Dante's this week, that's true. They permanently killed Dante for this weekend. Alright, they're not gonna play the Symmetra. Interesting. Did they just show the Sim so Paris went back and then just switched back to the McCree? That's kind of funny if they did. Because they just gave them the choke for free. A little bit of miscommunication. Shredlock thought they were going to go this way. Everyone else thought they were going to go up this way. Here we go. Get some Teru Mei action. Nice wall. Oh, Teru. Teru has not really done a whole lot. Oh, that's a great second wall, though. Alright, never mind. I take back everything I said about you, Teru. That felt like a very forced ultimate by Shredlock. Okay, they're capping. Nice. Oh, Teru just too good. Teru did a pretty good job. Teru did very good for high ping, yeah. Why would Dante publicly disclose his pubic problem? Because if he didn't talk about, like, it's just, like, pubic problems is fine. Like, you know, it's just fucking every male, or most males have balls, like, and it was the issue. If he didn't say what it was, can you imagine how much speculation there would be of why did Dante go to the hospital? Like, it would just be an endless cycle of people. By just saying it, he does it. And I think Liz raised a really good point of it raises awareness to the issue as well. Like, there's probably a lot of people who don't understand what testicular torsion is. I think it did a good job of highlighting that. So, you know, fuck it, why not? Get out in front of it, yeah. Alright, let's see how the Titan's gonna do this one. I like the idea of the D.Va bomb. Oh god, help. Help Teru. Did they just solo ult Teru? Oh, did he get... Oh, that was a little greedy by Teru. That was wishful thinking that he was gonna get that one off. Oh, there's no way Elivote's gonna get away with that, right? Oh! Look at that. Let's look that back. Elivote forces Shredlock to turn, drop his shield. Big shatter by Dan. Actually nuts. Great counter beat by Fire, though. Nice pin by... Flash pin. There it is. Yo, Khan, you don't win those. He has double damage. I'm glad Dante had the balls to speak out. Oh, Shredlock just got fucking murdered. And Dalton's dead. Oh! Oh, dude, Neptino did a big feed there. Oh, it's a big old feed. Are they actually recovering from this? There's no way. How are they recovering from this? Wow, Teru actually does a lot of work for how much he frontlines. Wow, nice wall as well. For a quick tip for you guys, if you drop a wall like this, like if he dropped it horizontally, like this way, they could break one, this McCree could fan the hammer one and get out of there. By doing it this way, the McCree can't get through it. He literally can't get through the wall, he has to wait it out. As much as he can see a little bit, he has to wait out and he can't get to the point. Big brain by Teru. Alright, Oni God round 2. Actually massive, yeah. So, it's 2-2. There's no way that they cap more points, right, guys? No way. Here's what I don't like about the Symmetra, is you see the ramp time that you really need for Symmetra. I feel like if you play, what usually happens with Symmetra is you lose the fight before the Symmetra really gets online, and you just saw that with Oni God right there. Maybe Eternal needs to slow down when they're going for these strategies, but yeah, as I said, it feels like Oni God is never able to get up to his like potential damage, or he's not able to get enough damage out before they just die. I like the quick choice to... Oh, oh yeah, this is kind of ridiculous, right? Shredlock hits a 9-man shatter. But it's actually a bait. Dawn gets the jump off, so he doesn't get shattered. And then they get a really good lamp. This lamp is perfect. It actually saves everybody. And Titans just run into them under the assumption that they've won to clean it up. This is something that I think, I don't know who highlighted it on the broadcast, but something that Houston does better than any other team is when they hit these big shatters, they're not over-committing. They're not being like, oh, now we get to kill everyone. They know to, like, kill one, make sure the lamp dies. Don't just run in head first, because the lamp can turn that fight so fast.
30 seconds remaining.
They didn't drop low enough. Yeah, but it's still the same idea. Like, the lamp is still a threat. The reason nobody gets close to dying is because everyone tries to kill the lamp, right? This was really bad by Vancouver. They missed the beat here. But Dawn takes the teleporter alone. Oh, good block by Teru, dude. Oh, the boot by Fried Wiener is also sick. Dawn gets pushed onto the low ground. Oh, nice play by Rolf. Rolf actually murders Elivode on the way out there. Naga's doing a lot of work on this Mei. Who's on the point here? Is it just... Oh, Khan. I was like, where's Khan? Neptuno gets 2 as well? Holy shit. Alright, let's have a look at this. Neptuno goes and murders Rolf. Let's actually watch this whole thing. Oh, he actually does a really good job against Rolf as well. Pretty good by Neptuno. Nice. Yeah, I think Naga did a really good job there. I think that one was busted wide open by Naga. Good job by Neptuno to clear. Like, he knows he has to get Rolf off that high ground. If he doesn't get Rolf off that high ground, they're just fucked.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, Titans round 2. What do we got? Lucio's a healer. Can't be me. Hey, me neither, man. Never healed anyone in my life. Look at this. I don't know what's going on here. What is this, a miscommunication? Why is Dan over here while the rest of the team's over there? If they wall and then run at Dan, I think they could be in trouble. Oh, okay. I'm a prophet. It didn't work that well. So maybe it wasn't as strong as I think. It did cause Eternal to end up like being in the open. And then Dan goes down eventually. I don't really know why Dan was so far away. They trade it back. Onigo gets the kills. I actually remember this happening. Ooh-wee. Turns out Onigo's pretty good at the game, guys. We love ATP, yeah. As long as he's not shooting at Juby, yeah. If he ever tries to shoot at Juby, he's not as good. But for right now, he's doing well. So we're gonna see Naga join Dan this time, which I actually kind of like. I think Naga is good to play with Dan because he's very self-sustainable. If I'm the Titans now, though, I go, well, they're actually weak on their backline side. I would rush to the left side. Seeing the Mei and the Rein over there, I would go over here. Oh, Elivo just dies. I don't know how that happened. Ooh! The jump shatter. Boom! The lamp goes down at the last second, which might cause problems. Dan gets a lot, but they still have the important characters up. They still have the BAP, they still have the McCree, they still have the Rein. So as much as Dan got a bunch of kills in there and that was high value, I don't think he got the right heroes. FRD just murders Khan. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate, honestly. Who he got. And the close spawns of the Titans is going to pull them over the edge. Could Dan hear the enemy Rein saying barrier destroy? Probably. Alright, Titans, let's go, baby. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Alright, Wolves bad by Naga. Alright. I'm a little confused what's going on here. Naga just dies. Tries to throw the ult as well. That was like the Terry one. Very ambitious. Elivo gets himself killed as well. See, here's the problem with what Elivo did is he committed so much with the fly that he actually has to back up in case he gets run at. But what that does is that isolates Dan. Oh! Dan turns the corner with the beat, shatters. Shredlock also turns the corner and shatters. Oh god, a D-bomb. Alright. Wow, that's it. That's the end. That was crazy at the end there. That cost Eternal a lot. That cost Beat, Mayot, High Noon, Shatter. They literally used everything for that. So Titans can come in with the beat and the they have Beat, D.Va Bomb, High Noon, Mayot. Holy ultimates, baby. What do we got? The Hallway of Death, dude. I don't know how many people we're gonna see shattered on there. Alright, if I'm the Titans, here's the plan, okay? We go second floor. We're gonna go second floor. We're gonna High Noon. They're gonna dive down on us. We're gonna Mayot. If they overcommit, we're gonna beat. Actually, I don't even want to Mayot. I'm gonna High Noon, and if they run at us, we're gonna beat. And FRD goes to the point. And then we can Mayot to close out the fight. High Noon? Wow, Eternal just aren't doing anything. High Noon, High Noon, High Noon, High Noon, High Noon. High Noon, High Noon? High Noon? Hello?
10 seconds remaining.
This is like the best High Noon you could ever ask for. Legitimately the best High Noon they could ever ask for. Then they get a window down. Then they beat. What are we doing? Alright, FRD go to the point like I said, and the beat on the engage was good. But all he needs to do is High Noon. Alright, they got it anyway. They just had too many ultimates. I don't think they even got good value out of many of their ultimates. Maybe waiting for Maywall. You have a Lucio speed boost. Like, that. All you're trying to do with that High Noon, you're not trying to kill people. You're trying to force them to do something, right? How many times have we seen someone High Noon here and then they run their D.Va to point? These guys can't contest because you have a High Noon covering the point. That gives FRD so much more space. Their entire team has to hide, and then that forces their option later, which then gives the beat more value, the May ult more value, and the D.Va bomb more value. The High Noon should be the first one because it's the one that's most likely to get negated regardless of what position you're in. So you want to use it to engage because it's going to force the Eternal to do something. If you just hold it that long, it like literally the High Noon didn't do anything. It was literally a negative ult. Yeah, they either rush you or hide in a corner. And then if they rush you, you beat. If they hide in the corner, then your D.Va's sitting on the point for free. Not even being shot at. Alright. Alright. Here we go. I remember this happening. Okay. How does Onigod know that this is what they're gonna do? I'm really, like, I remember seeing this, and I'm so confused of how they know this is coming. Like, you know the opening that they've done? Like, did Titans do this last time? They haven't done this, have they? I don't know why they know it. Like, Onigod has not set these, like, let's go back, right? Alright, literally the start of a new round, right? They do everyone does the exact same thing. Shredlock's looking, they're scouting, all that good stuff, right? Onigod doesn't put turrets up. But for this time... Oh, there's one. Okay. Okay. It's weird because he's just so much more prepared for it this time. It's crazy. It's actually so big for them. Oh, shit. So, here's what happens. So, they're stepping up. He drops turret. He drops a turret there. Drops a second turret. And then, boom, here's the engage. Maybe because the signal wasn't in the window, he knew. But the turrets create a lot of space. And this was an enormous gamble by the Vancouver Titans to go for this. And it just doesn't pay off. Because teams don't hold close against Symmetras unless they push past Coke. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is but like Eternal weren't prepared for it at all. Like obviously, like no one holds choke against the Symmetra, and that's the first time the Titans have done it. So it was weird that Eternal were ready for it. If Titans had done it in the past, then obviously it makes sense. But yeah, it was just weird. But they look like they were ready for it. So fuck it, all the power to them. They were ready for it and they caught it. Stream sniping, yeah, that's not how it works. All right, so they're gonna do the classic TP on the high ground. Dawn's about to get a window, which is going to be fucking filthy. Oh, why'd he drop? Alright. I don't really know why they dropped. But okay. Oh, good shatter onto Teru. The wall is just so good. The wall is such a good ultimate, dude. It's so hard to kill anyone through a wall. I don't know if I like that beat, but I don't think they're going to make it anyway. 6-4, baby.
Attacker. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Alright, Titans doing the same thing. They got Dawn on the left side. Everything else going as it is. Let's see how Titans are going to try and get through this. Eternal Hanamura, yeah. Alright, here's the isolation of Dawn again. Oh, Onigod gets fire off the bat. That's a good kill. Wait, how does that happen? Holy shit. Onigod says no. Dude, he hears the skating. That's kind of crazy that he hears that. They have to use lamp on Onigod, and that's a big deal, by the way. That's gonna cause Dan to die, just because they don't have that lamp. And it didn't look like Dan was playing in a way that he knew the lamp was down. Neptuna goes in and feeds a little. But I think you gotta sort of go for something at this point. Oh god, Shredlock not holding a shield there is scary. Serious question, is Al on delay? I've always wondered if they can guarantee team coaches. There's about a few minutes. We on the broadcast side, obviously we have a feed in which we can see it not too delayed. But the YouTube takes about a minute to 2 minutes to go to live. So the time from which the game happens that goes to our feed that then goes to the broadcast in YouTube is about a minute or two. So you can't stream snipe, not really, no. Every time Custa posts a meme in Discord, he's like, you'll get it later, yeah. You guys all understand when you're older. No, you can't speed it up to make it actual live. It is not actual live, it is still about a minute behind once you 2x it on YouTube. You can get it closer to live, but it's not FRD, like, this is really poor planning by the Titans. Like, they need to... Like, I understand that Onigod goes early, but they needed to know that they had to go to point. I think as soon as this happens, fucking jump down and run to the point. Like, I don't know why they don't go to the point. They're a little too stagnant here, and I don't know where Fire's speed is. They need to amp and go to point. You can no longer go high ground. Go, 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 go. Why is he not amping? What, guys, you gotta go to point. Like, by doing this, I actually think costs them so much. Like, FRD literally dies for the point. Like, look at what happens here. Like, look how awful this reaction is by the Vancouver Titans. They high noon, and then they split up. They disagree of where they need to go. FRD goes to point. Fire thinks they're gonna go to point. They lose the speed. Fire catches up. Amps late. Then Teru goes high ground, the rest of the team goes second floor. They high noon, Teru gets isolated and dies. FRD goes to point and dies. The high noon all of a sudden gets no value and they just lose. Like, that was actually awful. Like, really poorly communicated by their team. They just did not have a plan and everyone just did their own thing. Like, I didn't realize it was that bad. Like, they had an opportunity and they literally just threw it away at the end there. Alright. That was a ranked strat. Dude, even my ranked team knows the call. Fuck it, just run it down main. No one beats me, I beat me. Finally, Hanamura is over, yeah. Now we're gonna go to a... Why did I watch this game, dude? This game took forever. I forgot how long this game was. Alright, let's go. It is pretty interesting because it is insightful to see, like, the little things that the teams are doing right and wrong. But man, that was a fucking slug of a Hanamura. Alright, here we go. So we're gonna get another Brawl versus Brawl. Literally, these guys are just playing Brawl versus each other. And this becomes my fear for both these teams. Like, we saw a double bubble on Gibraltar, but they don't have multiple looks, and that's really gonna cost them. We saw Atlanta Rein get really punished by the fact that, you know, they're really only playing the Brawl. Obviously, the maps have been very correlated to the way you want to play, the maps you want to play Brawl on, so you can't fault them, but, yeah. Both walls kind of average. That wall was kind of eh. Both walls were fine. Wolf lamp goes down first, so that lamp usage by Titans is going to cost them. I think Khan still has his, right? Yeah, Khan still has his. Dan should be pushing the envelope here. Like, knowing that Shredlock doesn't have a lamp or a shield, that he should be pushing now they don't have lamp. They actually gave up their advantage because he didn't go. If you get lamp advantage, you should go aggressive and take that lamp advantage. What they did is they allowed Shredlock to get healed up and then force their own lamp here. right? They gave them an opportunity back into the fight, and then Dan goes aggressive late. Lamp's no longer there, and they lose it. Oh, that kill on a Rolf is really big. Elivote has killed Rolf a lot. I don't know if Fire needs to be doing a better job of controlling the D.Va, but, like... Yeah, Elivote keeps going deep onto him. Yeah, Fire just didn't help Rolf at all. It's got a little mixed up with where they were going. Big pay by Elivote. Here's my problem with that, though. I think that's a good strategy to go isolate the backline. It's a very GOAT's way of playing the game. I don't know if that's going to work against better teams. I think there is cases where Elivote goes for that. He gets boot back a little bit and he loses his mech for it. So I'm curious to see if he's going to be able to make that work. Because there's always a window for it, and Elivote's got a couple of really good ones, and there is windows for that, but that one seemed like it shouldn't have worked. Is it time to start meowing around? Oh, it's a food time. I'll feed you in a bit, buddy. Last map, okay? Then I'll feed you. Alright, so we get both high noons. Both walls. Honestly, these guys are playing like the exact same game. How does Dalton die? Oh, peekaboo. Good shatter by Shredlock. Catches Naga and Elivote. Good beat by Neptuno, though. Good counter beat. That Mayult's really good by Teru, though. Very back and forth. Oh! Fire's alive. Oh, Mayult. That's the nail in the coffin for them. Honestly, good by Naga to hold it, but I really like the time that when he actually dropped it. Oh, that's a really unfortunate death for Dan. They could have actually gotten so much done if they hadn't. That was actually a really interesting fight. That was like very back and forth. I think both teams played it pretty well. No one really got any crazy value from any of their ultimates, but a lot of back and forth. Could have got so much done. Oh, and yeah, no. Boo. I actually really like that beat from Fire. I think it gives them so much momentum against this window. Like, I think before they were in trouble. Elivote bomb. Shouldn't really get much done. It was just sort of, kind of like a remake bomb. Oh, good call by Eternal to go. They just fucking go at Shredlock. Knowing that the D.Va bomb split, oh my god. What the fuck, Rolf? What are you gonna do from over here? Shattering the thing. I don't know if I agree with this window from, I think he's gonna want that one back. Meow. Well, Rolf's playing like Sniper Elite 3. Yeah, legitimately. Oh, Terry's getting staggered. That's a dirty stagger. That's really bad. Because they needed Terry to have that Mayult in this fight. FRD touches, but he has D.Va bomb, so that's probably the go. Just instantly dies for it. Good block by Dan. That bomb got too much work done. I don't know why their whole team is sitting on the cart. This seems like a big mistake by Eternal. This kind of feels like they're not expecting the Titans to re-engage. Like, why is their whole team 60? Like, if you just have Khan and Onigod back here, you got the high noon, you can shoot at everyone, that would have been fine. But because they're all so aggressive, look at how much value this D.Va and this D.Va bomb gets. Look how much value it causes. So the bomb goes off. People can't really get it. It forces the lamp, and they come out of it at 40 health. And then all of a sudden, Shredlock just swings for the fences and gets 2 kills. That was pretty poor play by Paris in the positioning of what happened. Are they going to get away with it? Baby D.Va, Rein versus May Lucio. Oh, Fire needed to not die there. FRD makes it back, though. Yeah, front spawns. Oh, that's a good lamp. What the fuck? Hello?
be worse.
No fucking way. Yo, what? Dude, Khan's on another level. That lamp is actually fucking perfect. I know, it's crazy, right? He actually gets the remake because of it. If he killed the Mei with that, that would have been sick. Oh yeah, he gets the Mei with the remake. I don't think it gives them anything. I think they're still gonna have to reset. If anything, that was kind of a bait. I want to go back and look at that. I want to see if he lined that up. Does he have a lineup, or is he just fucking yeeting that? I guess he looks like he knows he's got to aim for that, because all he has to do is hit this wall and it'll fall. So that looks like a pretty good set. Yo, that was sick. Oh shit! That's not what I wanted. Sorry. Alright, I gotta deal with this cat as well. This cat is ruining the vibe. Oh, come on. Come on. Sure, cat is gone. I'm sorry. Bo was just me. It's dinner time and I couldn't feed him. What is happening? What? How did we get here? Why is Onigod on the point alone? The Onigod's like sees the fight coming. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. So then Vancouver hard commits. The Mei ult's really good by Naga. Fire sees through this shit, but here's what happens. This causes too many people to back out. Like that Mei ult by Naga was so good. They just Mei ult beat. I don't know if I like the strat by Onigod, but hey, it works. If it works, you can't really knock it. So good play by them.
The payload has reached the
Is Shredlock gonna get isolated? Oh, that's a good lamp. Did he need a D.Va bomb there? I don't really like this D.Va bomb with how far away the card is. I feel like this is an unnecessary ult. Neptuno does unfortunately get hit with the feed again. Like, the D.Va bomb's good, but I think it was unnecessary, right? I think if they just had the D.Va in mech, it wouldn't have cost them an ult and they would have been fine. Alright. Here we go. Moving up. Although they're just shooting through this tiny corner in the ice wall. Through the window. Alright, Shredlock. Big shatters coming here. I'm feeling good about this one, Shredlock. Alright, they just disengaged from the window. Smart play. Titans literally have 6 ults coming into this fight, and Eternal has like 2. Okay. What just happened? That was ambitious by Down. I didn't think Shredlock knew what the fuck just happened. I wonder if that's ping or what I played into that, but that was just... Oh my god, Elivote eats Terror's ult. Oh god, do Titans actually lose a 6 ult fight? Oh, I didn't even realize this. Titans lose a 6 ult fight. Alright, here comes Shredlock. Round 2. Oh, pretty clean. Ah. Dance is built different, yo. That was a clean push by the Paris Eternal.
ready for
Alright, here we go. Oh, shit. A little too far. Press W with no fear. Fear is for the weak. We're going to see a mirror comp once again on the attack for the Vancouver Titans. Alright, wall wasn't very good by Teru. I think he was trying to isolate the Rein, didn't get it. Neptuno's still playing the GOAT style of Lucio. Gotta be careful he doesn't get popped. But I shouted 6, what happened? That was kind of weird. He got like double, the Rein, they got like, Dunn got like double booped. Lamp is very good by Khan. And they'll get it. Stagger. Pretty weak stagger, not gonna lie. They have 6 ult, they can't possibly lose, really? Oh no. Alright, wall goes up. Not great. Window there. Wall by Terry also. Terry's walls have not been good on this attack. He hasn't been able to isolate anyone. He hasn't really done much with them. Good Naga ult. FRD doesn't get it. This should split the whole team. Naga does die for it though. Does he get hit? Oh shit. That's the wrong way. Naga does die. He gets hit by a fire strike through the window, but Elivo's just murdering everybody. Just went for the backline. Alright, might have felt himself a little bit too much on that one, Elivo. Yeah, that's another ult that Elivo has used unnecessarily. Like, he kills 2. Great. That's good, right? He boosts into the backline and just sort of gets caught. Like, he's got to be careful about using his ults unnecessarily. Because they are, like, as much as D.Va ult is not the most useful, it can be very good for changing tempo, right? Double high noon. The lamp getting forced is not great. Oh, gets a couple people with the shatter. Oh, Naga gets hit though. Yeah, I think Eternal kind of got forced into that one. I think when they had that high noon fight, I think you trade that. I think you just run away from that. They tried to like commit too much to the high noon battle. It then forced their own lamp out because they messed up the matrix. And then that just caused that snowball effect of the May gets shattered and then they just get run over. Isn't it to get mech back in that situation? Yeah, it is, but he didn't need to go in to force himself to lose it. Like, he didn't need... the only reason he lost mech was because he went aggressive, so therefore he had to use his bomb. That's what I'm saying. Like, the reason he didn't use the bomb to be, like, try and kill anyone, but he shouldn't have had to have lost his mech. He didn't need to dive the back line after he'd already killed 2. Alright, double window, double walls, round 2. Oh, look at this beat by Neptune. I remember seeing this happen. I don't know why Neptune is going to be really careful. He's died a lot of times in this series. This is another case of he's not really getting punished for it right now, but he will get punished against a better team. Like, I don't even know why he beats here. Yeah, like, he goes in, drops the beat from high. If Fire even returns the beat, I don't really know why. Does he think that's his own bomb? Maybe he thinks he's protected because of the beat. I don't really know what happened there. I think he must have thought that it was his team's bomb. Because he sort of like looks at it and then runs towards it. Like a moth to light, you know? But yeah, Neptuno does need to be careful. Like he's playing it like goats. He actually like he's playing the Lucio like it's goats and that they don't have a McCree that just murders you. Same with a May. And as much as he's not getting punished like crazy in this, like I think you gotta be like, it's hard to not get punished against better teams, but fuck it, you know? We'll see if he keeps going for it. Oh, it says an eat. Done with a big shatter. Oh, we'll get Shredlock and fire. May ult's very good as well. FRDs gets isolated. But they should get the hold here. It is interesting that they're playing Dalton on this map. Why are they playing Dalton on this map? Linksa usually comes in when they're playing the McCree in Brawl, right? Why is Dalton in? Because usually Dalton plays when they play like double bubble and stuff. I don't know if I like this by the Titans. It was okay. They're trying to get the cart control, right? Oh, that's a good window. Good counter window. Oh, Terra gets dinged by Naga. Good shot by Naga. That pretty much is just end of the fight. I think if you're Titans, you just run. I think... Oh, yeah. I think actually if you can hold top castle... I think if you can hold top castle... I didn't realize it was this bad. I knew this happened. I didn't realize it was this bad. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, that looked like a fat finger if I've seen one before. Hey, everyone fat fingers once in a while, you know? Alright. Here we go. I'll take it from the air. Oh, we know Custa. Oh, no, no, no. Hainung's valuable. Oh, Shatter. He shatters the mech, which then allows the High Noon to hit. Over gets the bot. Oh, let's get a spicy boot from Neptuno. Oh. Wait, what? How did... He didn't even realize the Mei was there, but that's crazy. Dude, Teru's pissed. That's so unfortunate. I was expecting some, like, cool Toby boop from nowhere, just, like, coming out of the side or, like, coming from the under, booping him over. But no, he just... I don't think I've seen many people get booped from, like, back here as a Lucio. Good hold so far. They just need to hold off for a little. I actually kind of like this beat with the tempo. The problem is everyone else didn't get the memo that this was a tempo beat. So it kind of came a little bit late and they didn't get max value out of it. No, Ellieboat went a little too aggressive on the backline again. Bomb's good. Not enough. Ugh. Titans used a lot of ults to try and force that fight. Alright, how did Titans win this? They're walking across the bridge. They get the... Oh, nice block by Shredlock. The window's valuable. Neptuno! Alright, good. Alright, this is a good... Terry gets Onigod, and the High Noon is a problem. Yeah. Alright, good play. Good play by Titans getting into that. They got the touches and used their ults right. They got the window, they got the High Noon, they peeled from the Lucio dive. The lamp yeet might not have been accidental. The one that Khan did? No, I think that was planned. I think he knew how to throw that because let me go because he knows he just has to hit this because lamp when they hit a wall it usually just like hits it and drops. So he knows he just has to aim for this. So you really and you even saw he had the jump. So he just knew he had to throw it high enough. So like if you just jump and then throw it like here, which is kind of what he did, I think you'd probably be able to hit that consistently. I've just never seen the tech done, let alone in an hour match. I don't think it was luck. I think he knows that he can hit that more. I think he would hit that more times than he misses it. Alright, High Noon from the Eternal. I think that might have been a little too forced, but hey, fuck it. They got the positioning back in the fight. Now they have the corner. I actually kind of like that. Alright, let's see what Shredlock's gonna do with the Shatter. How does he get away with that? Oh, that was a flash Shatter, okay. I think these guys would have been shattering anyway, but that was a good flash Shatter. Lamp was good. Onigod flank gets Rolf is huge. That's a great flank by Onigod. He should die for that, yeah, which he does, but... Creates so much space, gets some important picks. There's a high risk, high reward plays right there by Onigod on the flank. Hammer done! Oh my god. I feel I would benefit from more cheeky throwables tech. Yeah, but it's kind of hard to design things like that, like anonades and lamps and stuff like that. Flanking is really good in this meta. Yeah, it's just really dangerous against a really good D.Vas. Like, D.Vas catch that pretty thing, and it's very easy to just get no value. Holy shit, because fuck you, Dalton, that's why. Look at this. Just fucking runs at him. Choo! No high news for you. Fire doesn't get the beat down in time. They have to use every ult, you know, they think. I think Dan overextended here. That was a little greedy by Dan. He needed to slow down. Yeah, Dan just got a little too aggressive on that one. Open the window for Titans to use their ults like this. Fortunately, they did force a lot of ults from Titans, so they should be able to come into this next fight. They got beat D.Va Bomb. Like, it'd be pretty hard to lose this, but... yeah, just... and as someone said, I think the real differences that you're seeing in these matches compared to the high is just a lot of mistakes like that. I think you see a lot of, like, little overcommits, a lot of little mistakes, a lot of poor ultimates and stuff like that. They just beat and just run over Dalton. Dan dies again, right? Like, Dan needs to... I said this coming into this match that he needs to be able to pull back. Maybe I said that after this match, actually. And I said going into Washington, he needs to be careful that he did this a lot on this map mainly, just overextending and just taking an L before the lamp can go down. Like, obviously they get the win regardless, but, you know, it's better teams are going to punish you more for that kind of thing. Some big overcommits, yeah. Rolling off ledges, yeah. Some fat fingers, some rollings. Here's Khan to pop off, yeah, and Khan and Onigod. I think Khan and Onigod played really well in this series, and so did Dan, honestly. But just those little things, just those little things. Both Paris and London are having big EU tendies problems of just hitting W and running in. Yeah, I think, but hopefully they can learn from that. I don't know how much they're scrimming these other Western teams, like better Western teams or not, but it definitely feels like they think they can get away with more than they actually can. And I think that's where you saw those big differences for both London and Paris against the better teams, that they just weren't getting away with them. And they just don't put up with their bullshit. And that's the hardest thing of Overwatch League. Like, you can't practice for their McCree to just double dink you. Or, you know, or they're made to just hit this crazy icicle. You need to really understand when you need to pull back, and that's what the best Lucios know how to do. And we talked a big about Lee Jae Gon in the Shanghai Dragons finals, where Lee Jae Gon just got picked like over and over again. It's like, if they're gonna focus you, if they're gonna put these resources into killing you, you need to be able to pull back. And if you can't pull back and you just keep dying first, then that's a problem. But yeah. Hey man, I'm really enjoying these VODs. You're my favorite pre-show member. Thank you very much. Don't tell the others. I'm going to tell them all. I'm going to screenshot it. But that is it for my YouTube VOD. I hope you guys enjoyed it. First look at Paris Eternal. I hope you guys enjoyed the VODs. They'll all be up on YouTube soon. Love you all. Peace. See you soon.